Flora, welcome back to my channel. Our yearning boys, TXT, are back with Stick With You. I'm so excited to see what this is all about, so let's get started. Oh. Already. The drama. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, very nice. I love the big bass. Ooh. That transition was cool. Also, this rhythmic change. Ooh, pretty. I love that change. Ooh. The synthesizer is so cool. Ooh. I love that bass. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, the pre-chorus hits every time with those rhythmic changes. It makes sense too that Jildun is doing this part and Taehyun did earlier. Oof. That height, going up in that little run. Ooh. It's like straight out of a movie. Oh, that was totally a dream, wasn't it? Ooh. Ooh, I love that. Oh. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing this choreography. Oh. Did Kai just beat himself up?
I'll just stick with you.
Also, the harmony there, guys. Wait. 3 seconds? Dude. That was so good. Oh, we got more coming. Is he waking up? Okay, guys. Put your theories down below of what everything means. I have my own, but I'm curious as to what you guys thought of this particular MV. I'll talk about them a little bit later, but in this song, oh my gosh, it was so good. I love how we had the little intro with the Stick With You part, which I thought was going to be the main chorus, but I actually think it was leading towards a pre-chorus rather than being on the chorus. I don't know. You could kind of say that maybe it was the beginning of the chorus and then the Is This a Dream part was the post-chorus, you know, or like they were working together to be the chorus. I'm not sure how you want to say that, but for me, they definitely like were like a transitional piece pre-chorus. I loved that, like, organ strong filter on the voice, and they're really setting up this like dream scenario, because I noticed throughout the MV they would like fall and then it would be like moved, like transition to one of the other members, and it seemed like it was like a dream state, especially like towards the end, you know, when we have like Subin Inception. All of the Subins, I was like, ooh. And also when Kai saw himself, that was when I was like, oh, something's going on. What's happening here? The bass in this particular song from the beginning in the verses was so good. Are you kidding? It was so funky. It was so loud. I love how they did that. I really love how they did the transitional piece with Subin into Taehyun. I thought that was a really good choice, because again, they did that several times into each of the members, and so it really gave that dream feeling going on there. And I love the rhythmic change during that kind of second part of that pre-chorus, or kind of that transitional second part of the verse, because the way that he was like rhythmically changing up the words, and also the synthesizers underneath him, it just gave so much to it. And then like, again, we go back to that introduction kind of feeling, or I'm going to say the pre-chorus of it, that introduction, with the piano part, which was so like, I don't know, it was kind of eerie feeling. And then it goes into that Is This a Dream part, and it's like they keep trying to get to her, but they're just too far away from her, or like something happens to prevent them. And then in the chorus, I loved, again, the constant falling. I feel that was so nice. It was so good, just that falling. And in verse 2, oh, Bumgyu's little run up, so nice. And then just their acting in this is they're such good at yearning. I know we always talk about like TXT as being yearners, and it's because of their eyes. When they are doing something like in an MV, they really like focus on their eyes, and I think that's a really, really smart decision for them, because it puts a lot of emotion onto it, right? And it creates a lot of context around that. So I think that's always good. Again, the pre-chorus, that little like, the pre-chorus every single time. I noticed this with both Taehyun and Yeonjun. They had this towards the end of it. It had this little run up. It wasn't, I wouldn't necessarily call it a high note, but it was a run going up high, and it was just so nice to hear. It had like this a little bit of gritty sound to it, but like forward placement and just everything, and it just really worked. And then I like how we had this like kind of like movie transitional break, almost like, again, they were all dancing with her in the rain, something to do with rain. I was like, like, are they in a sleep state, or are they I'm like trying to think of all of these different things that could be happening. And then it went into, like, we saw Kai, you know, seeing himself, and then he gets stopped by people. I was like, okay, you know, we kind of going back into, we had this little transitional break and then a pause as we see that scene, and then going back to the chorus, which is interesting for the chorus, because I felt like it usually after a transitional part or like a bridge, you kind of have a break. You kind of go in quite hard into the final chorus. I think for this, they kind of pulled back on the instrumental a little bit before they kind of went into that ending part. And then that ending harmony, oh my god, so good. I loved that so freaking much. And then we had the little like side part, you know, the Subin Inception, and I was like, oh, so like a dream in a dream in a dream, like something is going on here. That's what I felt like. There was definitely some inception going on, like something was going on with this girl. You know, again, inception, trying to, you know, go into this world and fix whatever is happening. So I really, really enjoyed this music video and this song. But tell me your guys' thoughts down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of this particular song? I have to say, I really loved that pre-chorus, and I also really enjoyed the ending harmony. I think the ending harmony, oh, so good. I want to go back and listen to it immediately. But tell me your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.